You're on the highway, about 45 minutes from home. You hear on the radio, something's going on. You're not quite sure what it is, but they're telling everyone to stay in their homes. As you get closer and closer to your home, you notice that the traffic is stopped. It's not moving. You see up ahead that there's some sort of roadblock going on, and there's a huge crowd of people. Well, now the cars are starting to pile in behind you, and there's no way you can go around. There's no way you can go anywhere right now. You're just stuck in this line of traffic. You're watching this crowd. You start to hear them yelling. The crowd begins to get louder and louder, and then you hear gunshots, and the people start running at your direction. You need to get out. You gotta get out now. You gotta get out and run.
Hello everybody, it's Nate here from Preparation 101, and this is my bailout bag. This is for if I ever need to just get out quick. I have survival gear right here. Get out of my vehicle quickly, take off running. This is the bare essentials. Now I do have a get home bag, which I will be showing in a future video, and this pairs nicely with that get home bag to make a complete kit. But if I were in a situation where I had to bail out quickly and didn't have time to get the get home bag out of the back of my vehicle, this is going to be right next to me. You can see it's not very big. I can just grab this and go. This is the bare essential survival skills for if I were ever in a situation where I had to abandon my vehicle and try to get home. And then, like I said, this paired with my get home bag makes it a really complete kit, but that will be covered in a future video. So this is a condor pouch right here, and I do have some carabiners just so that I can attach this to a belt loop. It attaches to my get home bag nicely. Whatever I want to attach it to, I can attach it with these. So let's go inside and take a look. There's kind of a general overview of the contents of this bag, and I'll pull these out and break them down individually and kind of talk to you guys about why I chose what I did. So right off the top here, I have a headlamp. Just if it's dark and you need light to see, it's always a good idea to have a hands-free type of light, and you strap this on your head. Your hands are free to do whatever you want to do. Now I have a Silky Pocket Boy folding saw. This is the medium teeth, so it's a little bit aggressive, and that will work nicely for most of the wood around the areas that I live in are softwoods. So I can use this to cut firewood, shelter wood, just cutting some branches if I needed to make a quick little hide. Next on the list is a knife. This is a Kershaw folding knife, has a little pry bar on the back of it. Now this isn't a really high-end knife right here. It's what I had, and it's kind of a placeholder for later on. When I get a little bit more money, I'll be upgrading this. Next on the list, a ferro rod. Need a way to make some fire, so I have a ferro rod with a scraper so that I can get my sparks. I don't have to use any of my other tools. It's all right here together. While we're on the subject of fire, I have a piece of fat wood in this Ziploc bag, so I'm not getting pitch anywhere inside my kit and making things all sticky. So that'll be a nice fire starter right there, combined with my ferro rod. So the next item, a multi-tool. Now I could carry just the multi-tool because it does have a knife blade on it, but I'd rather have a a little bit heavier knife that's just designated for the knife work, and the knife blade on the multi-tool can be used for finer work, or if one breaks, I have a backup. So a good multi-tool is always a good idea. Never know when you might need the pliers, the other tools, the screwdrivers, can openers, all that stuff. You just never know when you're going to need these. So next we have a Frontier straw, emergency water filter. Now you just dip this end down into your dirty water, suck on the top end here, drink your water. Now if anybody has these and hasn't used them, I would recommend that you give these a try, just so you know what it's actually like, because I would compare it to drinking a milkshake that's a little too thick. You just have to like really work to get the liquid to come up through the straw. So these do take some work, but you will get hydrated, but it does take a lot of work to use one of these. So I recommend, if you haven't used one and you have these stored up at your home, try one out, see what it's like. Now, while we're on the subject of water, I do have aqua tabs. I have got 20 tablets right here, which can go in conjunction with my water container, the Platypus Platy bottle. This is a 2-liter collapsible water bottle. Now the opening of this is too big for the Frontier straw to fit inside of. So if I were to just collect water and go on the run, I'll have to put these tablets inside of this bag to treat the water and make it safe to drink. One other item, while we're still on the subject of water, is a Silcock Key. Now, if you've ever noticed in the alleyways of your local town, you'll see that there are little water faucets sticking out of the side of buildings, but there's no knob to turn. That's what this key is for right here. There's different sizes of fittings that will go over a little rod that sticks above the faucet, and you turn that to open and close the water valve so that you can get water out of that faucet to fill up whatever it is that you might need to fill up. Another way to start fire, the easy way to start a fire right here. Just in case I need something quick, got a lighter. Always have a lighter. Don't ever rely solely on your ferro rod, but always have a ferro rod to back up your lighter. Now I have some cordage. Not a lot of cordage, but enough. It's about 10 or 12 feet of cordage here. It's fire cord, actually, so one strand of this paracord is a jute twine. You see that brown strand there, which also works as a great tinder. The other strands can be pulled out of this cord to tie up whatever you need for your shelter. And speaking of shelter, one thing that I carry in all of my kits that I can fit it in is a 55-gallon drum liner. Now you can make this into an emergency poncho. You can cut this open and use it like a tarp. You can stuff it full of materials and use it like a mattress. There's just a lot of uses for these things, and make sure if you are going to get one of these, you get the heavier duty contractor style ones. These are pretty thick and they don't tear easily, but they pack up really nice and compact. Stores away nice and easily inside any compartment. Now, I do have first aid items inside of here. I'm not going to go over those piece by piece. It's your basic general first aid. Bandages, things to stop bleeding or help contain bleeding. Treatments to help keep you from getting infections. That sort of stuff. Scissors. I do have extra batteries for the headlamp inside of this pouch as well. Now, the last item that I want to talk about in here. So let's say you're going gray man mode and you're walking around town trying to get home. You want to have a way to defend yourself, but you kind of want to conceal that. You don't want it to be standing out so that everybody walking by thinks, look at this guy, he's ready for something. You know, you just kind of want to lay low, not draw attention to yourself, but something you can keep in your pocket that's very, very effective if you know how to use it would be a tactical pen. Now this here is a Smith & Wesson tactical pen. It really is a pen. But you can use this to jab. And this end here is very, very hard. It's blunt. And if you were to jab somebody in different pressure points around the body, or even if somebody was trying to grab a hold of you and you just jab them in the arm or in the ribs, whatever you can hit with this, that's going to dig all the way into the bone. That's going to just hit right into the bone on somebody, and that's going to put them in a lot of pain and make them think twice about whatever it is they're trying to do. Something that if I were ever having to use this bag to try and get home, this would go right in my pocket, so that I put my hand in my pocket, and if I have to take my hand out of my pocket, I have this ready to go. So guys, that's it for my bailout bag and Ochako Bushcraft. I'm sure you're watching this, and I want to see what you can come up with if you make your own bailout bag. I want to see what type of items you think are important compared to what I think is important. So that'd be pretty cool to see your video. So that's going to be it for this one, everybody. Thank you for watching. If you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any upcoming videos in the future. And leave a comment below. Let me know what you guys think you would need to carry for your area. And if I missed anything, let me know about it. Leave a like. Thanks for watching, everybody. I will see you next time.